Hey friends, it is I, the Banani, ready for some, late for me, but maybe early for you, GBG Dev. Hope everybody's well. I'm pretty excited, because I did make some progress since yesterday's stream, and I hope today can be as productive. I hope today can stay as productive as it's been. Hello to everybody. Hello to someone unknown. Jay, RGC exists. Sorry, Arch, Grape Juice, and Ray. Let's just get started. So, what's been going on since yesterday? There's a lot that happened, which I'm very excited about. But first, I'm gonna go just quickly up in game, and I also need to stop the music in here. Where did I put the music stuff? It's here. Get out of here. Hey, Curb. So, let's see what is up exactly. So I finally decided on a design for those little platforms here. Little checkerboard pattern. which I think looks great. It looks pretty, and I kind of built my platform so that they can be modular. So, you know, if I want to create all kinds of, I guess you can think of it as a tile set, really. I can move stuff around. I can build platforms. I also tried building ramps like this one. So hopefully I can come up with interesting levels. Also, eagle-eyed viewers might notice something. That little sensor around my sphere, it's looking very stable. And that is thanks to Mr. O. So if you remember from yesterday, Scrubs very kindly helped me create a setup which would allow me to create an object that would follow this sphere right here, like super fast, and that way I would have an object that wouldn't rotate, so that I could add like a sensor on the bottom, because I can't just attach it to a ball, because of course the ball is rolling, and so if I were to attach a sensor on the bottom, it wouldn't stay on the bottom. So Scrubs helped me with that. But then, after I ended the stream, Mr. O came up with another idea, which is also very ingenious, but saves a lot of node on because Scrubs' ID was very expensive, which is to basically have a UFO as like the root of my character, so to speak, and just have a bunch of hinges and then connect my moving object to it. And that way, the UFO, if I make it visible, you can see the UFO, it's not rotating at all, but the ball is free to rotate from the center of it. And that's great, because now that I have a stable UFO which will always stick to the center, I can do things like this, like attaching sensors that will detect the bottom but also the sides, and I can use them for a lot of things. So this sensor on the bottom is gonna help me with floor detection, which is super important when I need to decide when to jump. I'm gonna make it invisible again, and this ring that you're seeing around my ball, that's for a new feature which I've been working on, which is an obstacle. And these are bumpers, so it's kind of like in a pinball machine. If I hit one, I get flung away, and if I get stuck, I can do something like this. And I think this is gonna be fun, like really challenging to avoid. And yeah, it's basically all I'm doing is using that cylindrical sensor to detect the cylinders that make up my bumpers, and when they are detected, all I do is I take the speed from my ball and I kind of just convert it to an inverse version of itself, and I just send it, and that makes the ball bounce in the opposite direction. Oh, and some people have joined since I started speaking, so hey to Elite Octo, Mr. O, and Red. But yeah, as I was saying before Mr. O arrived, thank you so much, Mr. O, for this amazing setup. It works amazing. I did have to change my, like, the air resistance and stick settings, but in the end it turned out very nicely, and I'm super happy about it. So yeah, I've got new platforms, I've got bumpers, and I've got moving platforms also. So if I jump on them, they will start moving, and then they'll stop, and if I hop off of them, they will return to their original position. So yeah, let's progress, which I'm super happy about. This is just a debug camera that I've been using, don't worry about it. Didn't you make the UFO little? I guess you had your reason. That is because, you know, for things like this, you know, the moving platform, you can see like the area here. It's set to detect the UFO, and if the UFO was very small, you would have to... I guess it wouldn't trigger as easily, like you could be on the edge of it and it wouldn't trigger, so I think that's gonna make it easier to trigger stuff with it. Oh, and there I go. Jay asks, I have a question. If the ball keeps bouncing back and forth between different bumpers, will the player get dizzy? I hope not. So this is a bit of an extreme, like, oh, I keep falling. That's a bit of an extreme situation. They wouldn't be so close together, right? Oh. Yeah. Since there's a bit of a delay between when the ball moves and when the camera catches up, I suppose that would help a little bit. If I were to make the camera track the player very closely like this, yeah, then it would probably get very dizzying, like when I jump, right? You can see, yeah, if the camera tracks very closely, it's gonna be bad, but my tracking was very low to begin with, so it helps. But I can always tweak it if I need to. Speaking of camera, I actually wanted to do something a bit different today. I want to get rid of this camera and replace it with an advanced camera. Also, my music playlist is a bit loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. Please, excuse me. There we go. So yeah, I want to replace this normal camera with an advanced camera setup. Just because I want to be able to have some fun with the camera. For example, when a level starts, I would like to have a big, like, global view of the stage, you know? Like, the camera is very far away and it's rotating around the stage. So that could be fun. And I would also... maybe, you know, when the ball falls, the camera stops moving and you just watch the ball, like, actually falling down instead of the camera falling with it. There's a lot of fun to be had with advanced cameras, but I guess the first thing we can do is create an orbiting camera, because that can be a bit complicated. So, here's how the camera node-on works. It's simple. You attach it to an object, and you can give it an offset distance. And the offset distance just tells it how far it should be from the object that you want to track. If I were to make it like 0 and 0, then I would have a first-person game, right? So it doesn't work great because, you know, the ball, the tracking isn't perfect, so I'm actually like seeing the ball just going away, and I need some time to catch up to it, but you can see how it works. But if I set the tracking back to this, then it turns into a third-person camera, and now my camera is actually gonna orbit around my ball. So not only is it rotating, but it's also kind of moving in a circle around it. In fact, it's not just moving in a circle, it's moving in a sphere around my my ball. So I guess this challenge is going to be how to recreate that, how to create a camera that can move along a sphere so that I can orbit my marble. Hey, Anthony? So, so essentially all the camera is doing is receiving those two inputs, and that just tells the camera to rotate and orbit up or down and horizontally. So we'll get rid of that, and of course that means no more cameras. So the first thing we'll need is we'll need to store two angles, which is the horizontal angle and the vertical angle. So I'm going to create a counter. This one is going to be the left or right counter, and it's going to go from negative 180 to positive 180 degrees, which is going to add up to a full rotation. So if I connect it and I start tilting my stick, you can see that my counter is counting up and down. And if I reach negative 180, it should loop actually. So if I make it reach negative 180, it will just loop back to 180 and go down. So that's gonna store the horizontal angle of our camera. And I'll do the same for the vertical angle, except I want it to be a range between 90 degrees and negative 90 degrees. So 0 is like looking at it straight on, and if I make it go all the way up to 90 degrees, that's looking from the top down onto the marble, and if it goes to minus 90 degrees, that's going to be looking up from beneath the marble. And those are part of something which are called the spherical coordinate system. Because remember, we want our sphere, we want our camera to move along a sphere. So we can use these two angles to create a spherical coordinate system. And just to illustrate, if you give me a second, I will give you a fun little thing I wanted to do in my streams, which is what I'm gonna call the drawing board, because that's what it is. So I need to make a bit of room here. There we go. And let's try and switch to the drawing board. Okay. So here's how it works. So if you imagine you have, oh, that is a line tool. That's not gonna help. There we go. So imagine you have a sphere, right? And there's an origin point at the center of the sphere. And then you imagine like a flat plane that intersects the middle of our sphere, right? So now my horizontal angle, if you remember, I had like two counters. My horizontal angle, that's gonna be the angle from the origin up to the edge of that sphere. So if it rotates like this, that is my horizontal angle. And in mathematics, that angle is denoted by the Greek letter theta. So that's gonna be this angle right here. And then I have my vertical angle, which is gonna go kind of like this, right? It's gonna do the arc from this point along an arc. So that's our vertical angle. And that angle is denoted by the Greek letter phi. So this one. Yes, this is a sprite. just so you know. And between those two, there we go. I can draw a little arc like this. And there's also another property, which is the radius of our sphere. So that's basically just the distance between the middle and any extremity of our sphere. And that's just going to be the letter R. And now we can do, because like now we have like a point in here, right? We have a point that's along that sphere. But, you know, we do have those angles, but GBG won't know what to make of them yet. We need to convert them to Cartesian coordinates, which are the, you know, traditional XYZ coordinates that we are used to. So how do we turn all of these values, our vertical angle, our horizontal angle, and our radius into Cartesian coordinates? Well, we have to do some math. So to get the x coordinate, we need to do the radius times the sine of our vertical angle. Oh, that's lousy looking. There we go. That's much better. Times the cosine of our horizontal angle. If we want the y coordinate, then that's going to be our radius times the sine of our vertical angle times the sine of our horizontal angle. And finally, to get the z coordinate, or z, we have to do the radius times the cosine of our vertical angle. So that's the three formulas that we need to turn our two angles and a radius into XYZ coordinates. So let's just go back to GBG and do just that. All right, so hey JD, and hey Chunky, sorry I missed you, but I was busy doing some explaining. So horizontal angle, vertical angle, and I guess we need a radius, so let's assume a radius of 4 meters, okay? So that's gonna be how far away we're gonna be from our sphere. Hey Troops, I hope I can catch you later. So let's do some cool math. Let's first get our x coordinates. So that's the radius. Oh, actually, can I actually do like the angles that we need? Can I type in Greek letters with this? Probably. Let's find out. It's probably gonna be in symbols, right? So horizontal angle is yes. There we go. Look at that. It's just like a real math class. Then we need phi, which is... Where is it? Is it that? I actually don't really know my Greek letters. This looks... Oh, maybe it's the... uppercase? Nah. Is it this one? It doesn't look the same and it's throwing me off a bit. Let's just hope it is. And we have normal letter R. Ooh. Typing with the switch is difficult. Which is R. Ooh. Oh, come on. Be nice. Okay. So let's do some commenting again. So x is equal. Oh, what did it? Oh, I forgot to erase the comment part of it. Man, I cannot type today. So that's R times the sine of our funny letter I mean, I could use these actually while I'm here. Oh, isn't that nicer? I wish we could have like a mega keyboard without having to do all of this. And cosine of theta. Now it's looking like proper math. This is for all of the math heads in chat. A leafy bell. What Greek letters were you trying to use? So I'm pretty sure I've got theta, but I don't know where phi is. So I guess this is it. I don't really know my Greek alphabet. I hope it is, because like, else I will look silly. So now we need the angled position node on to get the cosine and sine. So horizontal position output the cosine and vertical position outputs the sine. We need the sine of our phi angle, so that's this. And so sine is going to be vertical position. So we multiply our radius by our sine, and we also need the cosine of theta, which is the horizontal position of this. And that should give us our x coordinate. So now we can do the y coordinate, and the y coordinate is the radius times the sine of phi times the sine of theta, like this. And that is y. So again, just like before, we need our radius multiplied by the sine of phi. So that's again vertical position times the sine of theta, which is vertical position for our counter here. And that is our y coordinate. And now we can do the z coordinate, which is the radius times the cosine of phi. And that's it. I see a lot of math discussion in chat. I think it's good to remind people that I actually don't like math. So, times cosine of phi. There we go. And we've got our coordinates. So now, what we can do is feed them into an advanced camera system. So this is the camera position node on. The way it works is it basically puts the camera wherever this node on is. But I actually don't want to do that. I actually want it to be where my sphere is, my marble. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zero it out. So we have a position and we have an offset distance. If I make the offset distance the exact opposite of my position values, that will effectively cancel it out, and the game will treat it as if it were on 0, 0, 0. So if I do that and I start here, you can see the inside of our world. That means we are, technically the camera is inside here. And that's useful because it means we can place our camera node on everywhere, and all I have to do is make sure that these cancel each other's out. So now what I can do is I can plug my coordinates in, and if my calculations are correct, I should now be able to orbit around it. So yeah, I can move along a circle, but I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I may have done something incorrect because it's not moving the way I expected. That's technical difficulties for you. Okay, I think I know the problem. I've just gotten these wrong, so that's okay, easy fix. Apparently, these can be swapped around, so sometimes phi is the horizontal angle and theta is the vertical angle. So thanks, math. Did you set camera target? Camera target, by default, when you don't set it, it's at 0, 0. So if you don't have a camera target node on, it's gonna put the target at the center of the world. So the issue is just that apparently I should swap these around. This should be my vertical angle, and this should be my horizontal angle. So yeah, that's kind of lame. Let's fix this real quick. So we'll just do from 90 to 90 on a range, and make this one up and down, and this one left and right, and we'll change the value so that they correspond to horizontal angle. And now it works. I can move along the sphere. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's still not behaving quite right. That's odd. What if I make the limit like something like this? Huh. Wait, it was working like 2 minutes ago. Uh-oh. I think we may have a problem. You could have just crossed the wires coming out of the counters. I could have. The vertical angle shouldn't be looped because the camera can't be upside down in GBG. If you have a normal camera, you can see it kind of stops when you go all the way up. Oh no. You know, I thought this would go easier, like the math seems correct. Horizontal outputs the cosine. Yep. That is correct. Why isn't it working? The vertical angle can't exceed 85. Really? Yeah, but my right stick isn't doing anything right now for some reason. Which is odd. Very odd. Like, it's just straight up not doing anything. Like, I can rotate. Well, if you change the stick by accident. No, everything is correct on the sticks. Right stick, left, right. No, stick inputs are correct. I am using the right stick, up, down, if I do it on the programming screen, you can see the values are changing properly. Yeah, it's just being weird, which I don't like. Let's do what? What was I've seen suggested to me, which is crossing the wires. Oh, and I need to adjust this range like so. Weird. Yeah, so it's really not behaving as I want to. That is super odd, though. Let's move these out of the way and the vertical angle should have the same input going out, and the sin and cos do different things. Okay, let's just clear this up. So, our radius should always be in here. The same input going out, not the sin and cos to different things. Gotcha. Okay, so I need yeah. So that's the sine, right? So it should go in those. X and Z should both have the same input from the vertical angle. So that should be the sine or the cosine? Oh, I guess it will be the cosine in that case. And then Y should have the other input. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, so this works. But if I turn, it's getting weird. Okay, I think there's something wrong with this, so let's just try swapping things around. Nope, that is not it. Hey Mew, hey Tomer Samson. How many degrees of freedom do you want? Just 2, really. What am I even doing? I'm trying to recreate a camera that can orbit around stuff. Oh. Okay, let's disconnect everything again. I really should have tested this before doing it, but I guess this is the fun part, is getting my mistake live. Okay, so JD is gonna share something with me. In the meantime, I'm gonna lose chat for a bit because I need to check my map. I mean, I'm still getting the same, like, formula, so that's odd. Oh, JD, I'm sorry, I can't download things. I don't have NSO anymore, so I can't download game codes. You have your Y input multiplied by your horizontal angle and Z not attached. I don't really see what you mean. Someone? Yeah, Mew, so... Yeah, I guess you can see it as latitude and longitude. So... I forgot which one is latitude. This might be it, so the vertical angle and the horizontal angle. And I'm using these formulas to convert them. Move a multiply from the Y to Z. Oh, of course! Yeah! Yes, because it's an up-axis thing. Yeah, okay, so... Here's the thing. The reference I was looking at had Z be the up-axis. So, okay, let's do a quick drawing. I don't want to go back into drawing board, but so I'm gonna do it here. Okay, let's. Yeah. So in GBG, X is the horizontal axis and Y is the up axis, and then Z is like the kind of depth axis, right? But as it turns out, in all the material I was looking at, you know, X was still the left and right, but Y was the forwards and backwards axis, and Z was the up and down axis, and that messed everything up. Thank you, someone, for making me realize that. So it should be completely different. So with that in mind, let's redo our things. So this needs to be Y and this needs to be Z. So X is equal to our radius times the sine of this, which is this, times the cosine of this. So that should be correct. I can't preview it right now, but that should be correct. So this is Y, alright? So that should be the radius times the cosine of this, and this should be Z, which should be the radius times the sine of this times the sine of that. And now, yep, it actually works as expected now. Except that I think there's something wrong with my up and down counter. Because right now it's at 0, but it's looking all the way up. If I turn it down, you can see that it kind of stops. At this angle, so there's something funky going on. You can see that it's trying to go backwards a bit. So there's something wrong with this. I suppose it's actually expecting a value between 0 and 180? Would that be possible? Absolutely not. Oh! And yes, someone pointed out I should have about 5 degrees of like leeway. And yeah, that seems to work, so now I can look all the way down and I can look all the way up. Change vertical output, sine and cosine. Really? Because I just fixed it, but I can definitely try. Vertical angles, output, sine, cosine, like on everything? or just on I'm waiting for an answer from someone unknown. Just gonna clean this up. Okay, I'm fine. So I can do this again. So 5 degrees, 175, because I guess it's not really accepting negative angle. It's weird, but I just need to set my starting value to 90. And now I'm looking right at it. Oh. Huh, why is it getting, like, closer to my world? Oh no, that broke it again. Come on, GBG. Wait. It didn't do that before. Oh, I moved my camera position, of course. No, I forgot. So this needs to be negative, like so. This was fine. It just needs to be 90 degrees again. So all of this just to kind of get what we used to have before. But it means we have more flexibility now. We could actually do something fun, like changing how far we can move the camera from the marble. So if I were to take ZL and ZR, subtract one from the other, and send that into a counter. Well, now I can actually zoom in and out like this, which is pretty fun. So that means I could do something like that. I can have my camera very far away and have like a large view of my stage, and then, you know, when the game starts, I would actually be a bit further away. So yeah, it's the kind of thing we can do with advanced camera that we can't do with regular cameras. And, you know, that was the point of all this stuff, right? So I guess all we need to do now is to adjust the speeds, because right now it is a bit slow, so let's change that. So I'm gonna use a map, and I'm gonna make it twice as fast, and I'm also gonna plug it into the countdown because you won't be able to see it, but it's actually inverted. So whoop. Did I break something? Oh, of course, that wasn't A. So yeah, now the controls are a bit faster. I can control the camera much faster, and I can still do the cool, like, zooming in and out, which is gonna be amazing to play with. Hey Rens, welcome to the stream. But yeah, thanks everyone for helping me with my math issues. Really thankful for all your help, as always. Now, the last thing we need to do is to... yeah, I'm doing that again. Sorry. The last thing to do is, you know, right now we are orbiting around the origin of our world, which is the 0, 0 point. We want to orbit around the position of the marble instead. Thankfully, we can just reuse the position sensor, which is here. So we need the X position, and we can just add them directly into the camera position node on. So It's gonna be a bit spaghetti looking, but it's gonna work. So I just need to grab these C outputs and... Oh, also, probably should add a bit of a range here. Right. Whoa. Did I forget to change these? No, I did not. Then, what happened? Oh, that's weird. I'm still... Oh, of course. That's because the target has to be set also. Because right now, target is still at 0. So even though technically we are orbiting around the marble, I'm still looking at this center point of the world here. So you can see if I roll the marble, it's always going to try to look at my my origin. Alright, Jay. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, so we need the target. So the target is just going to say the location in the world towards which the camera will be looking. So if I, you know, place it around, for example, if I place it here, now my camera will try to look over here, where the bumpers are. And if I move the camera target on the ramp instead, now the camera is gonna look at the ramp. However, we want the target to be the sphere. So once again, I'm gonna, where is it? It's here. I'm gonna place it here. You can attach the target in position directly to the ball for less spaghetti. Thing is, I do want to be able to not target the ball at some point, so that's why I'm doing all this. So I'm gonna use the node on taxi trick, which is to bring it over to what I want to connect it to, and then bring it back here. And I'm gonna do the same zero it out trick that I used before. Hey, Chilpa. Oh man, you missed all the math. Look at all the math we made. Look at those formulas. I can't believe you missed all of them. But yeah, that's giving us a sphere. It's just like a normal game camera, but I can zoom out. It's so cool. This is not something you can do with a normal camera, but that's something I can do with my camera. Which is definitely going to be lots of fun to play with, and it means we can do all kinds of cool stuff with it as well, so very excited with all the possibilities that we can achieve. And I suppose I can also change the field of view. I'm gonna set it to 60. Oh, and I need to change the default here. Actually, I might just make it this more granular, I suppose. So let's say I think it's set to 80. Like this. And that's gonna be our new range of distances. So I can zoom in, I can zoom out, and it's kind of snapping to those distances that I set. And yeah, really, really cool. And of course I can still change the tracking rate, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set it to 0.20 on both of these, just so the camera feels a bit smoother, like it used to be before. And yeah, man, I love being able to do that, because it's not something you usually see in GBG, because it kind of requires this mess here, but yeah, there's lots of things we can do with that. Very, very happy with how it's looking. Man, awesome. Okay. So, with that said and done, okay, maybe I need to set the fill of view to 90 instead. Get a bit more perspective on this. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. You could totally use different colors for different stages with this. I could, yeah, that's the cool thing about this lighting effect that I explained yesterday. You can do lots of fun things with it. Okay. What should we do next? I've got my camera, but there's so much I can do. I can make more hazards. I can do the power-up systems. What should I do, chat? Yeah, thank you for helping me with my lackluster math skills. I had the formula down, but turns out I wasn't careful with how I converted it to node on. So I'm very thankful that you could be here to help me. Okay. Shall we do power-ups? I think power-ups could be fun. Let's try. I'm gonna make this field a bit bigger. Because I know what power-ups I want. There's gonna be 3 of them. And the first one is gonna be a dash power-up. So to detect it, I'm gonna make a fancy object. A goal system? Yeah, that's also... I started working on a checkpoint system, but there is one thing I still need to figure out, which is you know, how to decide exactly which teleporter should be activated. And I had an idea, because like if you trigger multiple teleporters at the same time, it will actually pick one alphabetically, and I don't know if it's like the first one alphabet. Oh, I don't know how to say that word anymore. But yeah, either the first one in the alphabet or the last one in the alphabet. But all we need to do is make it so that, let's say I go to teleporter B, right? It's gonna set the marker to extend this much, right? To cover this distance. But I don't want it so that if I go back to checkpoint A, which I've missed, it won't go back there, essentially. I only want the checkpoints further away to count. That makes sense? Man, I feel like my music is louder than usual. Yeah, alphabetical order, so that's what I explained. That's kind of a built-in feature of the teleport node on. That if you activate multiple entrances at the same time, it will pick one in the alphabetical order. So, but I guess my my concern is, you know, let's say you've crossed checkpoint B, so that one is active. Actually, no. Yeah, I could change it to line actually, but I'm just gonna explain what I want to do. So let's say checkpoint E is active, right? So if you fall off the map, it should bring you to teleporter E. The thing is, I don't want to then allow the player to, if they trigger teleporter C, that teleporter C will become the new teleportation, right? That shouldn't work. It should only work if it's like a checkpoint that's further away. So if I cross E and then I backtrack and I cross C, it shouldn't do anything, right? It shouldn't suddenly say, oh, now you're gonna teleport further back than you used to. It should only do that with checkpoints that are further down the line. And I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I feel like I'm not able to explain this correctly, but essentially I want older checkpoints to not count. Each flag adds to the marker. That's a problem, you know, Mr. O, because say each teleporter activates it by 1 square on the grid. If I only activate, say, B and D and F, it's gonna move it 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares. That's gonna activate the teleporter C, which makes no sense. It should activate the teleporter F instead. So we might need a different solution. You could activate the teleporters in the opposite. Or what do you mean, someone I know? G, then F, then E, etc. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's gonna help. Yeah, so the idea is that you're able to skip checkpoint if you want. If you feel adventurous, I say. And I don't want older checkpoints to have an influence on the ones that are further down the stage, essentially. So I guess while we do that, we might as well do the power-ups. So I think power-ups should be fancy objects so we can detect them easier. So let's say we have a rocket. You mentioned to take priority by alphabetical, so if you invert, only the one you want will take priority. Right. Welcome back, troops. I'm trying to picture what you mean. Someone. So like if I make a bunch of these, like one for each teleporter, and then I can like enable select ones maybe? That could work, actually. Let me see. I'm trying something out, someone, because I got a thought, which doesn't happen a lot, but so with this setup, I want to check whether I'm going to be teleporting on A, which is so this is A. I'm gonna put B over here. I'm gonna put C over here. I'm gonna put D over here. Oop, voice crack. This is E. This is F, and this is J. Okay, so I started in A. So now if I do that... okay. So my thought process, I want to know, is as follows. I have individual markers for each teleport entrance, right? So this one is for A, this one is for B, this one is for C. And what I'm trying to do is, if I have it so that activating a checkpoint turns on the marker for, you know, the corresponding teleport, would I then trust the kind of automatic teleport system to pick the right one? Because, like, if I enable multiple at the same time, it will pick the first one in alphabetical order, it seems. So I wonder if I can use this system to do what I wanted to do. So right now it should teleport me to B, which is over here. And yep, I'm at B. If I turn this off, I should teleport at D, which is over here. Interesting. If you have an individual marker per teleport, doesn't make the bullseyes redundant. Yeah, you know what? I could replace them with flags actually. Yeah. What can I say? I just like my bullseyes. But yeah, the idea is the same, right? So what I could do is turn all of these flags on. Because if they are all turned on, they will always teleport me to A. They will always teleport me to A because all of the flags will be on. So all the teleporters will activate at once. And when that happens, it will pick the first one alphabetically. So just to demonstrate, if I turn all this on at game start, I will be teleported on A, which is here, okay? And then, let's say, you know, I start again, and I can do that again, and again, and again. Oh no, this is stream. I'm hearing Windows sounds. Did I have errors? Oh, okay, I got disconnected for a bit. Sorry. Apologies. Yeah, apparently I got disconnected for a quick second, but it seems that I recovered. Man, I need to catch up with chat. Hey, Bori. Hey, DRN Makes. Maybe it's easier with a bunch of flag and not node on. I think you can just flip the pre-existing marker you had. 180 in the bullseyes will work properly. Teleport back to check the 7. If not true, is oh. I need a think. I think. Yeah, it's dumb theme song. I still believe the marker will work better. Okay, can you re-explain to me what you are thinking of someone? Oh, happy birthday, DRN Makes. You have a great day. What's the pre-existing marker that I had? Like the extending one? Or the ones that have like individual markers in them? The one above symbols, okay. Lip. And now I need to plug them in opposites, or which is here. With this method, only the highest checkpoints will teleport you. Will it though? Yeah, I am doing double opposites. Oh no. I don't know if okay, quick tangents. DRN Make, I'm working on a little marble game. So a game where you take control over marble, we have platforms, obstacles, and you have to go to the goal. And so far on today's stream, I created, with someone unknown's help, a custom orbiting camera that can zoom in and out. And now I'm struggling with the concept of checkpoints. Yeah, the camera is very cool. Very happy with it. Okay, I'll just get rid of this because it's making my brain hurt to look at it. So just to make sure we're on the same page, right? So I want each, so let's say these are checkpoints, right? I want each of them to be like separately toggleable, but I want to be smart about it. Like if I skip a few checkpoints ahead, right? I want to be, so if I trigger teleportation checkpoint D, I want to spawn back at checkpoint D, right? Even if I go back and I trigger the checkpoint C, I don't want C to take precedence. I still want it to be like the highest checkpoint, so to speak. I only want to override it if I go and activate a higher checkpoint in the list. So if I activate F, then F becomes the new checkpoint. But if I go back and trigger E, E will not become the new checkpoint, it will still be F. So that's essentially what I'm trying to do. How are you saving the checkpoints at the moment? So right now, I don't have anything but I know it's just gonna be a simple touch sensor that will detect the UFO. That's at the like center of my marble. But I don't really have anything to. But I feel like saving the checkpoints is gonna depend on how I'm gonna go on about this. Because I suppose, yes, they could be flags. So if we have a flag and... where could I put my touch sensors? This is gonna be a bit confusing, but that's fine. I can deal with that. So I got my touch sensor, which I'm gonna put up here, like this. It should be here. Oh! Can't move. Because those activate all the time. So someone, I hear you, but how do we tell exactly where the marker should be? Because, like, you know, I can make a line, right? But, you know, I want it so that if I trigger D, it should go exactly here, right? And if I trigger E, it should go exactly here. And if I trigger G without triggering F, it shouldn't go just here, it should go exactly here. So, what's a simple way we could do that, essentially? Like, how can we assign each one, like, a distinct position? Because the thing with flags is, they'll probably just add up, right? Like, if I give each one a flag and I just, yeah, Bori, but I don't really want to do that. Because that sounds expensive to do. Hey, Scrubs. Like, I would ideally want a cheap way to do this. Each checkpoint has a value on the marker, but then they would just add up. So if I trigger multiple ones, like if I have the naive approach of just, you know, triggering each one, they will just go here. What's the counter for? I don't know, that's the old system, it doesn't really matter right now. It's we can forget about it, it's not relevant. This is just the relevant code, which is just send a signal to go to teleport to the relevant exit. Yeah, working on checkpoints. How does the system know what checkpoint to input into the marker? Well, that's the part I want to figure out. You know what? I might have an idea. I could use one of the behaviors of flags, which is that the off input always takes precedence on anything. So if you have a constant input into the off port of the flag... Uh-oh. I got disconnected again. Hello. I should be back now, sorry again, I don't know why. I never got disconnected before, I don't really understand why. Yeah, sorry. So, yeah. What I'm thinking is... yeah, I got brummed. So yeah, what I'm thinking is each flag will turn off all the other flags, right? Like this. It's a bit messy, but it will probably work. and this. Yep, okay. So yeah, not very elegant, but now turning on one flag. So if I turn on this flag, I will never be able to turn on these ever again. So I won't be able to trigger a checkpoint that's back from the thing. A marker set on move would do the same as this. Not really. It's like there's no reliable way of... this is an easy way of preventing older checkpoints from overriding newer checkpoints, right? I think the best way is to just have a place to try it out. A proper place, so... let's build a new test field. Okay, I don't need these. I don't need these. I'm gonna get rid of all my exits here. Which might be dangerous. Because then it would mean my object would immediately just go into oblivion and die. But that's the way it is. Okay. That's our moving platform. Let's make a big boy platform. I'm too lazy to set these, I'm just going to forget this. Okay. So that's gonna be streamline again? Oh no. It's fine on my end. So hopefully it will stay online this time. A. B. C. D. Okay. Teleport exit A. Teleport exit B. Teleport exit C. And teleport exit D. And I'm probably gonna need to lift them up a bit, like so. Okay. Oh, why do I still die? Probably because something is still outputting. Okay. Just need to make some room. So that it's a little cleaner. Oops. There we go. And here. How did you deselect individual nodons? So if you hold down the trigger on the controller, you can add or remove to the selection. Okay, so now, yeah, we are not teleporting anywhere, but I am going to turn on the A flag at the start, which, oh, Aha. We need to multiply a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second. I need a bunch of multiply node on. Oop. And multiply with this, which triggers on start, and when the location is the Y location is under 10 meter, minus 10 meters, so which I consider to be falling off the stage. But it's simple math this time. Don't be alarmed. All gonna be fine. And F and G. Oh, and of course, I need to turn this one on. So now we are on A, right? And oh, I need a few things. Excuse me. What's this? Oh, I need this. That's gonna be useful. So this is gonna turn on the flag for B. It's gonna get spaghetti, but that's okay. And this one will turn the flag for C. Oh, stop moving. I should move with the mouse wheel so I don't select stuff accidentally. And this one is D. So now, I start at A, and if I jump off, oh, I go back at A, okay? But now, if I trigger B, now I should be able to jump, and I will... Oh, yeah, I spawn at B, but I forgot to make the teleporters reset my physics, so that means I keep my momentum, and it's a bit dangerous. But you can see I spawned back at the D teleporter, which is excellent. Okay, so jump off. I spawn at A. Now I roll over this, and now if I jump off, I go at B because I triggered the B checkpoint. But now, if I go all the way to D, and I activate the D checkpoint, if I jump off, I respawn at D. But if I go back and roll over the C checkpoint, and I jump off, I still spawn at D. It didn't do anything. And if I do the same again, but I skip directly to the D checkpoint, like this, and I jump off, then it's D, and I can go back and activate C and B. It won't matter, I will still teleport at the D checkpoint. So looks like my thing worked. Oh. Scrub says you should probably have an on-start instead of a constant on first flag. Well, I don't think it makes a difference because all the flags further down the line will just completely lock that flag off. So it won't be able to turn on again. So that's very nice. Glad I could get this out of the way. I guess we can make proper looking checkpoints now. Nicer looking ones. So that's gonna be the start. We could have a different design for like the starting. Could I ask for node check? Of course. We are at 200 node on, which is admittedly a lot. But I guess I can remove that. I don't need this anymore. And I'm sure there's still a lot of shaving to be done. Because I'm using a lot of like comments and stuff, right? If I were to remove all of this, it would still work, right? And of course I could remove all of these shortcuts, these wormhole shortcuts, if I wanted to. Alright, Scrap, see you in a bit. But yeah. We can do some designy stuff. So let us design a nice little gate thingy. So what could it look like? I do like using the sound the dumb alarm. I do like using the ring object or hoop, I suppose, because it looks very nice. But the thing I realized is on the Discord I posted a design with like 3 rings just kind of rotating together. Problem is, this is expensive, like node-on wise. And not only that, but you can only have 32 fancy objects, so I might need to come up with an alternative design. Which makes me sad because I think it looks so nice. Oh, and by the way, someone, no need to apologize, it's totally fine. I know I tend to overcomplicate things as well. But yeah, I think all the spaghetti stuff aside, this feels pretty elegant, right? It's just a bunch of flags. It's pretty clean. I like it. Okay. Well, let's do something with our hoops. A plain white note on with checkpoint scribble on it. Nice one. Because like this looks nice, right? I really like the hoop object. It's so nice looking, like the kind of glowing inner side, the iridescent edges. Oh, it's amazing. Welcome back, Grape Juice. I'm convinced that location detection node on is straight up bugged. Can you elaborate? Man, look at how much momentum you can get. Maybe one ring with a light pillar shining. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's try this. Could be fun. So I assume a cylinder like that. And guess I'm gonna need to do some dithering here, which I'm not really a fan of doing. I wish we had better tools in this, because I don't want to get the Arduino out just for this. Oop. Did I overshoot? I might have. Uh-oh. Let's zoom in. Okay. Oh no, I was right there. Single ring is effective and cheap. Yeah, agreed, but I do want to give it a bit of extra flair, you know? I mean, this game is all like graphics and no substance, so... Ah, this is boring. This is boring, but it has to be done. Oops. Oh no. Is it still connected? There we go. Yeah, the GBG texture tool is pathetic. Agreed. I really wish I was doing this with the Arduino right now, but I don't want to go mess with the stuff plugged into my computer. Not while streaming. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of like torturing myself by doing this. I don't know why I'm like trying to make this like perfect either. You know, I think when Dom does this, he kind of gets in the zone and stuff. I don't think I can do that. I think I'm just gonna get myself frustrated. Wish I could stream. Yeah, dev streams from you would be super nice. I'm glad I can, you know, stream. All things considered. I could be doing the large squares, but I don't think I can make the texture small enough for that, you know? That's why I'm kind of doing something slightly in between. Yeah, in 720p, right? 30 FPS, but 720p. I'm missing a lot of pixels here. Oh, it's so bad because like there's basically no contrast whatsoever. Like you can barely tell the grid and the white pixels apart. Man, the Super Mario Maker 2 edit themes are bangers. Like straight up bangers. I used to do that. Someone designed my stuff in Sprite because it's much better for drawing, and then you know, painstakingly placed every pixel down by hand. Now I just get the Arduino to do it for me, which is such a nice thing to have. Oop. Because like, if you mess up in this, you're doomed. You have to start all over again. Like, once I was drawing something and I accidentally kind of upset it, if that makes sense. Like, I drew it on the wrong side of the artboard, and I had to erase everything and just start over because you can't just move it. You have to erase it and draw it again, and it's horrible. I don't know why Nintendo didn't bother putting anything to select, move, and copy in this editor. It sucks. Especially because they had that kind of stuff all the way back on the SNES, so there's no reason the Switch couldn't do it. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. Okay. Phew. I can make it super small. What is it going to look like? It looks bad. Oh. I suppose I could make it even smaller still. Oh no! Oh, I can't use a cylinder because of the bumper thing. No. It's fine. What if I use a box? Oh, but then I could jump, right? I've gotta use fancies here. I've got to. But that's the thing, right? I could have done a cool little design. Something like this. Oh, it's a moving box. Oops. Should use a rotating box. Oh, maybe I could make it just orange. And just have it kind of floating? And then I can like... oh... something like this, maybe? Sure. You know, like a little shrine thing. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Yeah, I could put the texture on a cylindrical fancy as well. I think the problem is that it looks doesn't really look the way I wanted it to. I do like this rotating thing here. Like, I could maybe make it change color when it's active. Probably gonna move it over here, because I want A to always be the starting point, right? Oh. Almost. There we go. And I can put it here, and here. Oh. So those are my checkpoints. And if I activate them, I can make the thing spin faster, I suppose. So I need a map. So that's gonna be 0.2, 0.5. So now, if I do that, yeah, it's gonna activate. And I guess I could also change its color using a texture. So why not use the maps you already have for the teleporters? Yeah, I just don't want to have something too busy, like I'm just messing around anyway. Because I don't want to have to deal with like dragging so many lines. Could you attach launch node on each side of the rotating cube for some spheres to fire out when touching the checkpoints? You gave me an idea, but a different one probably from what you were thinking. Allow me to demonstrate. Where's the rotating? It's here. Oh, but I can't destroy it because it is not solid. That's fine, I can just use destroy object. Go. Let's try this. Oh! Didn't work. Because I forgot to connect to this. Wrong one. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, did I forget to connect my destroy object? Nope. Is it because it's invisible? GBG, why are you like this? Jeez. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh, I should put the touch sensor in here. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Kind of underwhelming, but yeah, I thought it looked cool, you know? And of course, I need some sound effects. I think I used this, and I made the pitch low. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Wait, did it play the destroy sound? Huh? Wait. Yeah, it's playing the destroy sound. So I could bring them a bit lower. Yeah. Alright, see you someone? Oh, wasn't letting me like select what I want. This is... I hate selecting things in GBG. It's always the worst thing. Okay, now no sounds. Can be a brighter color, the change point. I mean, you know, it starts off being, you know, bluish, and then it lights up, so I don't know, I thought maybe it was kind of obvious. Oh. Shouldn't be using this. Should be using the fly instead. I do like a good party popper. And I think I need to angle it 45 degrees. Oh. Did it not? Wait, did it not play sound? Woo! Oh, it did play sound, but it's... I guess it's quiet. The angle feels wrong. Okay, that felt better, I think. Welcome back, Scraps. Wait, I need to send this back to this mess over here. Yeah, spinny cubes. Maybe I can add something more. Cylinder. Orange. Make it fit inside the hoop. And where's the actual size? It's here. Do we have an in-game BGM yet? Yes, we do. I can make you listen if you want. Quite like that. Oh. Seriously, this is horrible. Is this filling? Yes, it is. Nice. Yay. Okay, let's give the BGM a listen. I need to pause the music. Where's my keyboard? There it is. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. And let's turn on the music on here. So that's just the music right now. I'm not really good at picking BGM, but I felt like it was kind of appropriate, you know? But yeah, I think I kind of like how this checkpoint looks. I do think it's still a bit like bare bones. Yeah, a bit happy, that's what I thought too. Let's try Sunshine. And because I do like how Sunshine sounds. It has a good vibe, you know? Yeah, I can try slowing it down. How did I do camera zooming out? I'll get back to it. Maybe that's too quiet. So, basically, I just rebuilt the camera from scratch using the advanced cameras, and so basically what I'm doing is I'm storing two angles: the horizontal angle, the vertical angles, as well as a radius of like the circle I want to orbit around. And I'm using the formulas to convert those spherical coordinates into Cartesian coordinates, which I can then send into the XYZ inputs of my camera position. And I can just change my radius so I can kind of zoom in and out. I'm basically making the sphere that I'm moving along the edges of bigger or smaller. But yeah, I don't know what's... I'm really not good at BGM stuff. I'll be very honest. Also, what if I made the thing spin on all axes? Like this. Oh, it looks like it's spitting along that edge. Maybe I could spice it up by inverting it. Yeah, that's funny. It's like it's rotating from a different corner every time, you know? Maybe I should just keep it on 2 axes for now. What if I do Y instead? Still looks pretty good. Yeah, this works. Thank you, Chalupa. I'm really glad I could figure out, what kind of textures I wanted for this game. I do really like the lighting and stuff, and I hope I can keep making it look good while saving up as many nodons as I can, because I know the game is starting to get a bit expensive. Oh! I'm triggering the epilepsy thing. It's turning down the reds. Why don't you add the disruption particles red? Because it starts off being blue, actually. Like it's the same kind of blue as the sphere. So I thought it would make it fit better. Like it's kind of shedding off that blue layer, if that makes sense. Oh man. I also wanted to bob up and down. Like it feels very extra, but I think it could look very good. It would also be very expensive. Like I know I said I wanted it to be cheap, but I really want to be fancy with my graphics, you know? Oh, but I don't think I could make it move up and down without also using a bunch of hinges. Let's try it. Where's the object? Oh. Why is selecting stuff in GBG so bad? Nope. Like seriously, it's the worst thing ever. Don't mind me, I'm just messing with stuff, really. This could be very bad. Oh! Bye! Uh-oh. Oh, it just keeps rising. Maybe I should set to speed instead. Okay, constant, counter, angle position. Yee. Bye, I guess. Oh, what? That looks cool. Maybe if I use another map. This? And then... Oh, no, it won't bounce anymore. Maybe it was good to wait this. Map jump scare. But I do want to bounce, I think. Thanks, Raps, for a great idea. Yeah, this is cool like this. Very nice. That's a lot of node-on. Like, alright, let's check how many node-ons this takes. Ooh, 20 node-on. 20 node-on per checkpoint. Ooh. no. I guess that's the price we have to pay for a pretty game. I mean, if I need to, I can always limit the number of checkpoints per game. I don't need that. You can reuse the inputs. Yeah, that's true, I can reuse that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Labo OST is honestly underrated. Okay, I can do a shave as well here. Yes. Just need to make it a touch bigger. Hey. Nice. Maybe I can do something interesting with this. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Yes. Oh, come on, draw a straight line. Not that hard. Oh. Yeah, Labo is cool. Roxy draw a straight line challenge. Impossible. Ooh. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I could use the directional pad in hindsight. Oh wait, I forgot it's on. Oh. Oh. Right. Maybe if I just make this bigger. But that doesn't look good on the platform, sadly. Like it looks cool on the cube though. Oh. That wasn't meant to happen. Okay, I think there's some junk to be fixed. Where's my touch sensor? Ooh. That feels better. Yeah, I'm working on making designing checkpoints. Yeah, I like the texture on the cube, but not on the base. Maybe I shouldn't just not have the texture on the base. What's that like? Oh, I can't make it smaller than this. Could just make this object decidable. Well, no, because, you know, like if I do this, technically I wouldn't be touching the cube, so it wouldn't destroy it. So I need to make it bigger. Nah, I don't like this. Sorry, someone. What if I do that? I broke it. Ring hats. I'll be honest, I probably want it to be a separate object. Am I gonna regret this? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, and now my programming screen is such a mess. Okay. I should lock those. Nope, this one. Don't want you to be visible. Oh wait, but it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna move. Unless I do this. Oh, that looks good though. Oh no! Yeah, we're basically going back to what I used to do. Like the OG, I say, so to speak. But it does look good though, right? Maybe I can just remove the one on the floor? Yeah, I can get rid of it. Yeah, we've got a keeper. Okay. Nice. Okay, I need to clean up. This is a very messy programming screen. Okay, a bit cleaned up. Oh, but of course the effect node on is kind of messed up now. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't attach it anywhere and just keep it here. Oh. Forgot about you. See you, JD. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Oh man, I missed... Oh, I missed some chat stuff. Yeah, I hope Mercury is doing well also. I'm liking this kind of planet-looking checkpoint. It's lovely. Just to be safe, yep. Okay. So this is teleporter stuff. Oh, wait, did we save a node on? So 196? 177. We saved one node on. And I guess we can just reuse some of that code here. So that's checkpoints done. Probably gonna stay another like 30 minutes, so let's do some power-ups. I want to do some power-ups stuff. And I guess the first power-up I'm gonna do is a dash, so... I need a fancy... I guess rocket is a good fancy object. Now I just need touch sensor on the UFO that can detect a rocket. There we go. That is gonna turn on a flag, which is gonna play a sound effect. And when The flag is on, and we press the maybe X button will do for power-ups. We turn on the flag, and let's put that here. So I can reuse this logic here. Okay, let's try it. Oh, it did something, but not what I wanted to do. What's the jump scare happening in this game? Uh-oh. No comment as of yet. Wait, probably doing this wrong. So I want to send a signal into that here. Yep. Oop. Sorry, not talking much. I'm just trying to get this working. I think it worked. Alright, tubes. Study well. Hope you have a nice evening, rest of the day. I don't know what time is this for you. Oh! I got it working. A little dash. So if I pick it up, I can jump and dash. Okay, so basically the same logic as this, which is taking like a position, transforming it into an angle, converting it to a camera-based thingy, except I'm just sending a single value in what would be the z-axis. It's kind of like if I push up on the stick, basically, but it's only for a very short moment and much more powerful as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Probably add some effects as well. But yeah, this is a nice, you know, one-use effect. Nice. Gonna add a damage effect. Like this. Cool. Yeah, I'm liking this. So I'm gonna try it on the ramp. Oh no! It's not. It's too steep. It won't work. But yeah, I can dash. It's fun. Gives you a nice speed boost. So I guess the second one is gonna be I don't know, it could be anything, an arrow, pencil, why not? Just as long as it has roughly the same kind of shape. So that's gonna detect a pencil. Oh, I'm out of room. It's fine, I can use one of these. And I'm gonna make it so that these are mutually exclusive as well. Now this one is just gonna be a lot simpler. Basically just sending a big value into the Y axis. Ooh. So now I can pick up this, but I can also pick up this, and I get a big jump, which could be even bigger. But they are... Oh! Interesting. Right, I can't pick up anything until I use it. Makes sense. Cool. And I guess the last power-up will be a gravity change, so let's see how it looks. Yeah, doesn't really matter what they look like. So that's gonna be a hippo. That's gonna mess with gravity, so when it's 0, gravity should be higher, and when it's on, it should be lower. And that's... I'm gonna use a timer for... Oh no, I'm not gonna use a timer for that. I'm gonna use a touch sensor to decide when it turns off. Oh, it should be another map. Another flag, sorry. And touching the ground will turn it off. Now I just need to use that. And yeah, it's slowing my fall until I touch the ground. So I can potentially use it to cover more distance if I want to. Yeah, this is nice. Cool. We have power-ups, I guess. That's a lot of things done in one stream, I think. A boost directly into low grav would cover a massive distance. Well, they're mutually exclusive. You can't pick up another... You only have one slot of power-ups. The idea is more that you should... like, if you have a huge gap to cross, maybe you can use the low grav one. I'm gonna see if I can maybe... not use gravity, but instead... maybe use the vertical speed. And... send that into Y. So that takes the vertical speed. Oh, I should do that instead. So that will take the vertical speed multiplied by this number when the flag is on, and send it to the Y input of the moving object. So in theory, that should also it looks weird. Why isn't why is it doing that? Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, so jump is normal, and we pick this up. Yes, it slows our speed, but like it gives me a fixed falling speed, I suppose, right? Because like the gravity change, I still accelerated downwards, but here it's making my falling speed constant, you know? So I can cover even more ground with this. Like, this is pretty OP, and kind of like that. Yes, hippo. Fly. Yep. That's it, right? So that's dash. Oh yeah, welcome back, Mr. O. Yes. So I made a checkpoint, which is currently hanging out over here. Let's see, yeah, so it's hanging out right here, it's animated and stuff. And yeah, I've made 3 items, power-ups that I want, so a forward dash, an upwards dash, and something to slow your fall. So if I pick it up and I go very high, I can slow my fall and, you know, have extra control in the air. And yeah, I think those are the 3 things that I'm going to be using. And I think for tonight, before finishing up, I want to add something that some people might like to see, which is a timer. Because I think this game is like primed for speedrunning. And I kind of want to honor that by displaying your current time. Oh no, well, see you someone, hope you enjoyed the stream. So yeah, I think to finish I'm gonna do a little speedrun timer. Never done that before. This is gonna be fun. Thank you, Mr. O. But I do want to do just a bit more, you know, just to end the stream on a good note. So I imagine I would need one of these. Where? No. Here. I do not see it. Is it that? Where's the thing at? Movable, movable. Yep. Maybe if I make it visible. Oh! There it is. It's gonna be wobbly. That's fine, I suppose. Okay, so this works. Oh, maybe I need... It's kind of ridiculous, like, how fast these move. Why isn't the text displaying, though? Okay. Oh, I'm not making this smaller. Okay. I need to make it small on Y. Yep, that's what I want. Need to make it white. Only problem is that it will get darker, I suppose. Which is lame. But unfortunately I don't think I can change it. Okay, maybe 0.25 would be good. Give it a light. That's a good idea. That's gonna look good. I don't think center to center will actually light it up. It has to be Z minus 2 Z plus. Oh. Really? Oh, maybe the other way around, right? Doop doop. Like this? Hey, nice. Thanks, Mr. O. Very smart. Excellent. Yeah, it's been long so far. I think we're almost over. I just need to learn how to do a good speedrun timer, I suppose. Oh, this looks bad. Is this gonna look good? Yeah, that looks alright. feel like it's a bit big. That's gonna make it smaller. Yep. And then I can increase the size on Y to reposition it all the way up there. Oh, maybe not that high. Yeah, that looks decent. Bit wobbly, but I can manage, I think. And now I just need this. And yeah, we've got minutes, we've got seconds, and we've got hundredths of a second. And I suppose all I need to do now is, you know, turn it into, make the box connected head big on Y and Z. This one? Well, that broke it. Oh, why? Is that gonna change anything? That broke it again, I think. Yeah, I think it just broke. Interesting. I guess I need to find the sweet spot before it just breaks then, Mr. O. Okay. Okay, that looks good, I think. Thank you, Mr. O. So... how do I make wait, I can disable a bunch of touch sensors and stuff, because I just realized I have a lot of them visible. There we go. Let's do... how do I do a good, like, stopwatch kind of thing? Should I use counters? Should I use timers? Because actually I have no idea. Let's see. $60 on the loop. I wonder if I can do it without timers, just for fun. see you, Darren. Enjoy your birthday. I have no idea if what I'm doing will work. I guess we'll just have to see. This works, but I just need to reverse it. Not reverse it, sorry. Honestly, this looks pretty nice. And I think it's also gonna be maybe more accurate than using a timer. And also, if I want to stop the count, if I use a timer, it would continue counting one last time. So that's why I kind of wanted to avoid using it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna wait until, you know, the minute just to see. Oh. Let's try this again. Right, may not count a second sometimes. Good point. We'll see how it goes, I think. 9, 8. Oh no. Oh. Didn't want to open Notipedia. Yeah. I can just watch the results here. Forty, 41, 32. What's the failsafe like, Mr. O? Out of curiosity. Hey, that worked. Nice. Oh, it's a bit of a precision loss. I'm not sure why, but it shouldn't cause problems. Neat. see how it looks in game, just to make sure that it's behaving correctly. I do like how these power-ups feel. Counter range. Countdown and make the not reset the counter by 60. Makes sense, yeah. Oh no! Was it negative? I think I should have done this instead. Nope. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of looking at counters. Sorry about that. Actually, can I just do that? Will it work? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, it still shows 60. I don't want it to show 60 though. Six, 8, 9, 0. Eight, 9, 0. Yep. Was I just being dumb and I didn't need all of this? I don't know why, but I thought counting in reverse would... Yeah, I just didn't need to count in reverse in the first place. Oh. But I guess it's just because when I start at 0, it's gonna count a minute, so I suppose this should really start at -1. And this should fix it. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Well, we've got... Man, we've done so much today. Very happy with the progress. Note on check time. We are about half towards the limit, which is worrying. Because that doesn't leave a lot of room for building the actual stage. So I might need to indulge in some note on shaving, like, big time. So that's gonna be interesting. And I guess the biggest culprit is those checkpoints, which are very expensive. But I guess that's the price to pay for a good looking game. Yeah, the full of node-on memes though in this game, exactly. And of course, having all of this is also eating up a lot of node-on, just for the privilege of being able to get a nice view of the stage and doing interesting stuff with the camera later on. Go Red Race and have no checkpoints. Nah, I do want checkpoints, but I'll probably just limit myself how many there are per stage. But yeah, I love that camera, honestly. It's so nice. You lose the sense of speed, but you get a lot of Are the checkpoints just helpers? Yes, they are, but they also have all of this, you know? And that's expensive to make, believe it or not. I say max 3 checkpoints per level, maybe. Currently the system allows for 6 checkpoints. Like the system I currently have. So that would be over 100 node-on for all checkpoints. Now, I can make some saves for specific levels, like if a level doesn't use a specific power-up, then I can remove the code for that power-up, right? Because I don't need it. And similarly, if a level doesn't have bumpers, I can remove the bumper logic, etc, etc. So, I think there are shavings to be made in specific levels, but that will be for when I actually am ready to build levels, you know? For now, I think I consider myself having a nice framework, right? I've got little modular platforms with slopes and stuff. I've got a good basis for a power-up, I've got nice looking checkpoints, I've got moving platforms, I've got obstacles. In case you're curious, the last thing I want to do is add surfaces, but I think surfaces are going to be super easy. It's basically just going to be like making a surface slippery or bouncy. Thank you much. Yeah, I'm really stoked with how it's looking. Let's just quickly test the slippery thingy to see how it looks. How it behaves on ice. So that's slippery. I don't know if there's any like differences actually. Oh yeah, I get much faster on ice. How's... Yeah. It's definitely ice. You get very, you get less traction, so you can get faster, quicker, and it's harder to kind of break. Now, is a bouncy material gonna behave the way I imagine it will? Make it black and bouncy. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, Mr. O. I want to organize it as a template. So I can copy, build my level, remove anything unused, and, you know, do that again for a later stage. So, okay, that's... Yeah, this doesn't feel bouncy. I do have a quick idea for a bounce pad though. Like, super quick. I would just need this. I need touch sensor for the UFO. Oh, gotcha, Mr. O. That's lame. Just a bit bigger like that. And oh, I can just kind of reuse the codes from here, I think. This. So... MCM Launchpad, yeah I could, but... I can also do that. So that should be, in theory, a bounce pad. Okay, never mind, I guess. Oh, why doesn't it work? This could be dangerous. Boink. Hey, there it is. Kind of inconsistent. Maybe I need to make it taller still. Boink. Boing. Boing. Yeah, it's not very consistent. I did want to make it so that the pad itself is bouncy, so like... like, you know, it doesn't launch you every time, it's just a very bouncy surface, so on the first bounce you go high, but as you keep bouncing you lose your momentum. That's kind of what I was trying to achieve here. But yeah, you can see that it's basically doing something weird. It's not really behaving the way I intend it to behave. I was gonna say something. Yeah, it's very unpredictable, which is a shame because I do like the idea, but if it's not gonna behave well, what's the point really? I want to try doing it some instant rat race vibes. But with free cam. Oh, it's so hard to gauge distances. Okay, maybe if I do it like this. Jump too early. And if I zoom in all the way, yeah. Yeah, I don't have that perception either. What if I make it 103? Ooh. Wow. Like, here that perspective distortion. Man, I wish you could change FOV, like, dynamically, you know? Like, because, like, you know, in games like racing games, whenever the speed increases, the FOV increases too, and that gives the sense that things are zooming out, they're going very fast. Sadly, you can't do that in GBG, because there's no input on this snowdon, which is very sad. I'm curious, Mr. O, what would your solution be for this bounce pad? You say it requires way more node-on. Could you elaborate? Because I'm still interested. Yeah, this doesn't feel good. This is bad. Go away. Go away. It's already 2 in the morning. Maybe it's time to call it a night, perhaps? Because I'm not sure what to do next, right? I'm not in the headspace to do cleanup on my code, so that's probably something I'm gonna do tomorrow. And I'm kind of out of things to do. Like, I pretty much powered through all of my checklist there. You know, adding all the power-ups, the camera, checkpoints. It's been super productive nights. But I think if I try to push myself more, might not be a good idea. Did you play Marble Master PC? I haven't played it, but Ray told me about it and I kind of looked into it and I thought, yeah, that looks cool, I want to do that. That's where I grabbed the power-up ideas from and stuff. And my theory is cancelling your Y speed with the speed sensor, Y value inverted, and then give a certain Y that goes down every bounce. But then I wouldn't really know. Might be complicated to reset, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably think about it, but for now I think I'm gonna get some rest. Because I'm getting sleepy. and I think I've already done way more than I anticipated today, which is good, but you know, as I said, I don't want to push too hard. I'm just gonna enjoy what I've achieved for now. Yeah, Bunny, the noise needs sleep. Well, thank you everybody for joining. Hope you had a good time. Thanks again to everyone for their help, for patience as well. It's been great, and I can't wait to stream again soon. I don't know when. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, maybe, or maybe this Sunday, we'll see, right? In the meantime, take care everyone, and I'll see you around. Bye everybody, have a nice rest of the day or evening.